Live. I'm like, let me jump on here. Elijah, get this broom and stuff up. Okay. Put the top on the trash can.
Okay.
Put the remote out the way.
Okay.
Ooh. What up, everybody? The one thing about this religion is that you'll learn how to cook. You'll definitely learn how to cook because there's a lot of things that we cook for the Orishas and for the ancestors. And so you'll definitely learn how to cook being in this religion. And then plus, having kids and stuff like that, we need to be cooking anyways. Eating out is expensive and unhealthy. Ugh. So what's up, everybody? We are getting ready to make dinner. And, of course, we're going to, break bread, put the broom back in the closet. We're going to break bread with the Orishas. Well, some of the Orishas, like the muffins that we're getting ready to make, the dinner muffins. That's a really good offering for Oshun. Ugh, awesome. And so Oshun loves some cornmeal, things made of cornmeal. And so I got everything prepared now. I got my chicken seasoned. I got my shrimp seasoned. I got all of my vegetables already cut up. I got my sausage that I'm getting ready to brown. And then Elijah is going to make the muffins. And so, cooking is very important in this religion because sometimes, you give offerings to the Orishas. And when you give those offerings, these are majority of the things you made. Some things I don't feel like making, so I will go get it, like the cakes and stuff like that. But for the most part, everything is as much as you can, homemade. Especially when it comes to the ancestors. So we're about to get down in this kitchen. Elijah, go ahead, get the muffin started. Go ahead and spray the muffin pan. And this is a good time with just family that you can bring the family together. That spray that whole thing, Elijah. You just spraying the bottom. That the sides and stuff got to be sprayed, or those muffins are gonna stick. All right, no, don't overdo it because you overdid it and then missed this one. All right, go ahead and fill them up. All right, because you got to remember they're gonna rise. So Elijah is getting the muffins together, and the muffins is good for Oshun. And so this is a good time to bring the family together to teach the family. All right, so you got a little left. Get the other muffin pan out and spray it down and put the rest in there. All right, so I'm gonna get ready with this. The first thing, black people like the sausage burn a little bit. So that's the first thing we finna do is do this sausage, and then we're gonna come up with the cook the meat and everything, and then make this sauce. Ba 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 ba. I can start cooking the chicken in this one. Make sure that it's good and seasoned because the season is what's going to make the sauce. So I'm going to hit it with that chicken first and go and cook this chicken. From there, I'll add the shrimp. Ba-da-da-da-da. And y'all, this religion is, I love this spiritual path. I love working with the Orishas. I was just on TikTok watching this video, and once again, it was just another priest with an attitude, because it was an uninitiated person that, they did something wrong. And true, they were teaching people how to do it. And so I get it, where it was like, don't teach people the wrong way. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's a way to talk to people. You can say, hey, that's not the right way, and teach them the right way. Teach them what they can do while being uninitiated, instead of getting a stinking ass attitude and, going off on these people, and then, taking their videos and posting their videos and adding commentary to it. Like, it's not worth it. I'm like, some of these people treat this spiritual path like Christianity treat their people. That's that Christianity in people coming into the religion. Because in Christianity, that's what it's all about. It's just condemning. Oh, you're doing this wrong, you're going to hell. Oh, you're doing this wrong, you're going to hell. And it's like, come on. This is supposed to be, your spiritual brother and sister. Talk to them with respect. Tell them what they're doing wrong. Teach them the right way. We don't have to have this attitude. I'm like, what's the point of this attitude? I'm like, my God. The attitudes that we have with, our spiritual brothers and sisters is just crazy. Baby. You got the muffin? All right. Go ahead and take the muffins, put them in the take the muffins and put them in the top oven. Y'all look at Elijah. Elijah learning. Elijah learning. Elijah learning, boy. Put them in the oven at 350 degrees. Put it in the oven at 350 degrees. Hey, hey. Put it in the oven, 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 put it in the oven at 350 degrees. Hey, put it in the oven, put it in the oven, put it in the oven, put it in the oven at 350 degrees. 350 degrees, put it in the oven, hey, put it in the oven, hey, put it in the oven, at 350 degrees, at 350 degrees, put it in the oven, put it in the oven, ooh, put it in the oven, put it in the oven. At 350 degrees. We got to put it in the oven at 350, y'all. We don't want them to burn or anything. At 350 degrees. Come on, Elijah. You can come do the sausages. Make sure that the sausages are brown. At 350 degrees. Put it in the oven. Put it in the oven.
Both sides.
Yep, both sides need the brown. Black people like those sausages burnt. We like to see that burnt streak on it. So, yep, make sure it's burnt. Black people like that burnt. Just like with barbecue, we like that burnt.
I need help flipping it.
Flip it. Flip that sausage. Make it burnt on both sides. Flip that sausage. Make it burnt on both sides. Flip that sausage. Make it burnt on both sides. Flip that sausage. Flip that sausage. Flip that sausage, boy. Flip that sausage, boy. Flip that sausage, make it burnt on both sides. Flip that sausage, make it burnt on both sides. Flip that sausage, make it burnt on both sides. Make it burnt on both sides, cause we niggas and we like it burnt. We niggas and we like it burnt. We niggas and we like it burnt. Hey, we niggas and we like it burnt. We niggas and we like it burnt. Niggas like it burnt on both sides. Nigga like it burnt on both sides. Nigga like it burnt on both sides. We like it burnt. Yeah, we like it burnt. Niggas like it burnt.
You're in Chef Pierre's kitchen. So
Niggas like it burnt. Niggas like it burnt. Niggas like it burnt on both sides. Niggas like it burnt. Niggas like it burnt. Niggas like it burnt on both sides. Burn that meat. Burn that meat on both sides. Burn that meat on both sides.
you're in Chef Pierre's kitchen. We do not sing, we cook.
We like everything well done. Everything well done. Nothing wrong. We like everything seasoned. We like everything seasoned. They said, make sure. They said, boy, you better season that meat. Black people ain't coming over if that meat ain't seasoned. Black people ain't coming over if that sausage ain't burnt. Shit. They said, that to the cat. Eat that. That's not human food if it ain't seasoned. And so, majority of the time I pick my meal for the day based on leftovers. And we got a lot of rice because I cooked the rice and stuff for Obatala and for the Orisha, for the ancestors. And so I had leftover rice. And so, okay, it's like what I'm going to do with the rice. And so I'm making the shrimp sausage and chicken on top of it. And so it's going to be served on top of the rice with some muffins.
Did you add eggs?
Yeah, eggs go in the muffin.
I know that's gonna be delicious.
Eggs bind everything together. If eggs is not in there, it's not going to bind together. Eggs is like your glue.
Is that a nice char on the sausage?
Yeah, that's good and burnt. Because, we niggas, we like it burnt. Niggas said, look, if that sausage ain't burnt, y'all, Elijah said, is it good? He said, is it good and burnt? Yeah, that's good and burnt. Now all it got to do is be chopped up so it can go in. So, yep. We like it burnt on both sides, baby. We like it burnt on... I'm just going to take that and put it on chopping board and chop that up. We like it burnt on both sides, baby. We like it burnt on both sides. Burning on both sides, burning on both sides. We want to see that burnt streak. We want to see that burnt streak. We want to see that burnt streak. We want to see that burnt streak on both sides, baby. We want to see that burnt streak on both sides, baby. We want to see that meat burnt. We want to see that meat burnt. We want to see it burnt on both sides, baby. On both sides, baby. We want to see it burnt. We want to see it burnt on both sides. On both sides. We want to see it burnt. And so, that's the one thing I like about the religion is that, you do cook for the ancestors and Orishas. And because of that, it's a teachable moment that, you're teaching the kids as well how to present things to the Orishas. And so you're teaching them a life skill. I'm a firm believer that, we shouldn't be teaching our boys to wait till they get a wife and stuff like that. No, you don't know when you're going to find that person. And it's like before you find that person, you need to learn how to do for yourself. You need to learn how to cook. You need to learn how to clean. That's why majority of these relationships ain't working out because the nigga think that they don't have to cook and clean. This not the old days. Just wait, it need to cool down a little bit. This not the old days where we should be expecting the woman to do everything. And then the woman is working. Back in the old days, we gotta think about it. We can't compare the old day woman to the modern day woman because the old day woman didn't have to work. Now you got these women working 9 to 5s, and then you telling her that she got to come home and cook. Bitch, you need to learn how to cook too. Take days. You cook on Monday, she cook on Tuesday. You cook on Wednesday, she cook on Thursday. Take turns, and whoever cooked, the other person do the dishes. Shoes, it's all about an equal give and take. Oh my God. This meat is so good. This meat is so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I've never had seasoning before. Oh my gosh, this meat is so goddamn good. Oh my. James, do you want to taste a piece of this seasoned meat? Oh my gosh, this meat is so good. James, do you want to taste a piece of this seasoned meat?
Sure.
How is it, James?
From a professional point of view, it's delightful for the fact that there's a blend.
James, are you black? You sound like a nigger. I thought you were white. I did not know James was black. I didn't know that. I didn't know it. I didn't know James was black. Learn something new every day around here. James got a deep voice. I didn't know James was black. Baby. Do, 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 do. And now we can start adding our, well, I'm going to add the shrimp too, because the sausage on this chicken is doing good. Ooh, that chicken is delicious. Yeah, you can start cutting up the sausage. You know how to cut, you know how the sausage is cut, right? Let me show you. Use this knife. This knife is a whole lot better. You just doing it just like that. All right. So you're going to cut that sausage. Yep, going to cut the sausage, and when you get done cutting the sausage, just leave it there. All right, y'all, the shrimp been added. And so it got to be real good and seasoned because we're going to do the sauce. We turn it into a sauce, James. We turn it into a sauce. I got that sauce. I got that sauce.
We understand you, Bartholomew Jr.
I got that sauce. I got the sauce. I got the sauce that make everybody come to the yard. I got the sauce that make everybody come to the yard. I got that sauce. Yummy, yummy goodness. It's always good to have fun in the kitchen. I think somebody said, where do I stay? I'm in Arizona. I'm in the desert. I'm in the desert. I'm in the desert. I'm a nigga in the desert. I'm a nigga that's trying to survive this heat. Baby, I'm a nigga that's trying to survive this heat. Baby, baby. That's how you do in the kitchen. In the kitchen, you turn everything into a song. Since you really don't want to be in here cooking, you turn everything into a song.
That is hot.
What's hot? The sausage?
Yes. Specific one.
All right, now we're going to add some vegetables. The vegetable is going to help season that meat even more. And it's going to make the sauce really good.
I have found a method to cut it even faster.
We put some onions up in here. What Orisha love onions? It's for the people. You should know, Elijah. What Orisha loves onions? There is an Orisha that like onions. There is a Orisha that like onions.
Oh.
What Orisha like onions, people? Just start guessing. Or maybe you know. What Orisha like onions? Obatala, I guess you can say obatala because a white onion. Ilegua like everything, everything, but I think it was like penguins. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. That's where Ilegua draw the line. He said, "No penguins, nigga." Now I don't want those, but everything else Ilegua takes. But it is one Orisha that really loves onions. And obatala is good if it's a white onion. Obatala like everything white. This Orisha just love onions, and you can do a lot of things with onions as well, like different types of cleansings. You can do witchcraft. If somebody is doing witchcraft against you, you can use an onion. And I could teach you that ritual. My guess was Oshun. Nope, not Oshun. It's not Oshun, baby. It's not Oshun, baby. It's a nigga.
Oh, then I really know who it is. Then.
It's a nigga. Just know that. Just know that it's a nigga. So now that should automatically tell you like, oh, it's so and so. Yeah, how do y'all not know? Well, come on. If y'all don't I know Obatala and Oshun is not the only one y'all know. Mm-mm-mm. And it's I guess let's make it more specific. It's dark onions, red onions. This person loves red onions. Okay, not Chango. Let's be a little bit more specific. They are the only Orisha that lives in a pot, that lives in an iron pot.
Oh, yep.
Ogun. Ogun, baby. Ogun love onions. And baby, when it comes to Ogun, you just don't know what you can. Oh, excuse the floor, because I did a ritual. I did a ceremony earlier, and I haven't cleaned it up yet. The blood is still on the. That is a onion, baby. You can do a lot of things with an onion with Ogun. Ogun, you can do a lot of things with an onion. Ogun loves onions. You can give it as an offering, and you can use it to do some stuff. Onions are, believe it or not, onions can be used for a love spell. Onions can also be used for protection. When somebody is doing witchcraft against you, and you know the person that's doing witchcraft against you, you can use an onion. Onions are really good when it comes to why my eye. I was like, let me check my eye. Onions is really good for protection and doing witchcraft. Onions is really good. Ogun, and then put it on Ogun altar. Smoke some cigars and stuff, baby. I'm adding the sausage.
All right, that sausage is in there.
You never want to send witchcraft to the wrong person. Because sending witchcraft to the wrong person, it has consequences. Because you can suspect that somebody is doing witchcraft all day, but if they're not the person that's doing witchcraft against you, and you sent that, if they're protected, that Orisha can attack you, their spirit team can attack you, you can receive karma for it. And so if we think that James is doing witchcraft on us, if we believe that James is doing witchcraft on us, what is our first step that we need to do? What is the first step? So that this can be a teachable moment while we in this damn kitchen. What is our first step if we think that somebody is doing witchcraft on us? Divination. Good job. We always do divination. Divination is the first step because you don't want to get the wrong person. And remember, Ogun's brother, Ochosi, is the god of justice. And he, stop leaning in that chair. Oh, you look like you were leaning. Ogun, brother Ochosi, is the god of karmic justice. He is the one that dish out karma. And so if you're sending witchcraft to the wrong person, you can have Ogun giving you a very strict punishment. Because it's said that when Ogun shoot his arrow, whether you're the person that called on Ogun or not, when Ogun shoot that arrow, it's going to automatically go to the person that did the wrong. So you could have petitioned Ochosi, could have gave him an offering and everything. And Ochosi said, nigga, I'm still on that ass. I'm still finna come for you. And you like, but I gave you milk. And Ochosi is like, nigga, fuck that milk. you still doing witchcraft on somebody that didn't deserve it. And so Ochosi is the god of karmic justice. He is the great hunter. And so when we are doing things that are not right and we're sending things and we're sending things to people, then Ochosi is going to be on that ass. Ochosi is definitely going to end up being on you. Somebody said you work for Taco Bell, boy, shut up. Listen, baby, let's get it right. Director of HR at Taco Bell. No, let's get it right. No, don't put me in a uniform. I don't wear uniforms. I haven't worn uniforms since high school. So let's get it right. So when we say it, we got to put some respect on it. Say you work at Taco Bell with a master's in HR and an MBA, and you have been in HR for the last 20 years. No, you got to say it like that because you got to put that 6 figures on there. We can't leave it on that low energy level. We got to put that 6 figures on there. So make sure you always add that 6 figures when you say it, because I love those 6 figures. Those 6 figures make the world go round. Niggas hate me. Niggas hate me. He said, damn, I thought I got you, James. No, sorry. Sorry, Billy. Sorry, Billy. Educated nigga over here. I know a lot of people think I just got out of prison, but I've never been to prison. Educated. I just look this way. He said, damn, I thought I got you, James. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy, you didn't get me this time. Maybe next time. Sometimes I like to let my hair down and let my guard down where I let people attack me. Not today, though. Today, not that day. I just want to cook and get it over with. So I can't fall for the BS today.
Are you gonna add milk to the mix?
It's heavy whipping cream go in it. What was we talking about? I forgot. I was too busy talking about the one nigga. Onions. Oh, yeah, divination. So divination is with the divination is going to be with the coconut shells. And so you'll take the coconut shells and you'll go to the Orishas, you'll say the incantation, and you'll say, hey, Ogun, I feel that, James is doing witchcraft against me. Is this person doing witchcraft against me? Thank you, Ogun. Thank you, Ori. Blah. If it's a yes, then yes, that person is doing witchcraft on you. Just because the person is doing witchcraft, you still need to ask questions. Now, the next question is going to be, is Ogun, should I send energy back? Should I do this ritual using an onion? You take the 4 coconuts. Thank you, Ori. Thank you, Ogun. I always go back to Ori. Thank you, Ori. Blah. And if it's yes, then now you have that permission to go ahead and do it. Because contrary to popular belief, a lot of people just think that no matter what, the Orishas are going to side with you and the Orishas are going to say, yes, do this. But that's not always. Sometimes the Orishas may tell you, this is not worth the fight. Save your energy for something else. And so we always must consult with the Orishas because we want to make sure that we're going to have their blessings. If we're not going to have their blessings on this, there's no need of doing it.
And so if the Orisha is saying, okay, let's go ahead and do it, now it's time to do some magic. Now it's time to do some magic. Y'all know I don't have no rhythm. Now it's time to do some magic. Now it's time to do some magic. Y'all know I don't have no rhythm. I can't dance. Don't hold me to it. I know my daddy is Chango, but baby, I must have got my dancing skills from the other side from my head Orisha Oya. But I think Oya know how to dance though. Oya said, don't put that shit on me, baby. All right. So I got my the chicken is the good is seasoned. We got the chicken in here. We got the shrimp in here. We got the vegetables in here. We got the sausage in here. So everything good. We got the rice is good. We got the rice. The rice is leftovers from the offering that we did, and so we just wanted to do some stuff. So we got all the meat in here. I don't know what I just did. But now I'm back on here. Now we're finna add the heavy whipping cream because now we're finna turn this into, now we're finna add the sauce to it. We're gonna make the sauce. So we add that heavy whipping cream. Whoo! Some people, the one person said, that looked nasty. I know, you're not used to seasoning. I get it. Trust me, when people are not used to seasoning, they like, oh my gosh, is that a heart attack? No, baby, that's not a heart attack. We just season around here. You know, I know it's a scary thing for some people, but we season around here. Seasoning is very important. So we're gonna season, okay? So don't be afraid. So that heavy whipping cream is in there. Put that oven on 350. Ooh, Elijah checking on his muffins.
10 to 20 minutes left.
No, it's not gonna be 10 to 20 minutes. Those muffins are ready to come out. All right, so we put the heavy whipping cream in there. And now we finna get this Parmesan cheese, and we finna add some Parmesan cheese up in here. Baby! Whoo! 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 Put that Parmesan cheese, let that Parmesan cheese just sit and melt up in this thing. Boy, this is about to be fire. We finna put this over some rice, and we about to eat good tonight, boy. We about to eat good tonight. And I love me some Parmesan cheese. Let me just taste a little bit. Oh yeah, that's it. That hit the spot. Put that Parmesan cheese. Boy, that heavy whipping cream with that Parmesan cheese finna give us a really good sauce to go with this. And then we got the chicken, we got the sausage, we got the shrimp, we got the vegetables. This is about to be good as hell. Now let's get back to the main agenda. So we asked Ogun, should we send magic? Should we send magic back? Ogun said, yes, you have my blessing. Go ahead and send it back. And so what we're going to do with an onion is you're going to cut the onion completely open. So you're going to cut that onion in half. On a brown paper bag, you're going to write the name of your enemy. If you want it even more powerful, write the first name and the last name backwards. Put the last name first backwards, then the first name backwards. You're going to take that paper and you can do some fire oil, some fairy oil, reverser oil. You can do return to sender oil, some type of hot oil you want to put on there, hot anointing oil. You're going to put it on that piece of paper, and then you're going to take some cayenne pepper, you're going to take some black pepper, you're going to take some cloves, you're going to take some chili pepper, and you're going to sprinkle it on that paper, that brown piece of paper that the person name is backwards. You're then going to roll the paper away from you, because this is energy. When you want something to come to you, you roll it towards you. When you want something to go away from you, you roll it away. So you roll it you roll it 3 times away, and you're going to put it in the center of the onion, and then you're going to close the onion up. Once you close the onion up, you're going to take some black cloth and wrap the onion in black cloth. Then you're going to take some black thread, like some black yarn. Ooh. And then you're going to take some black yarn and you're going to wrap the yarn around the onion. Once you wrap the yarn around the onion, remember, Ogun number is 3. It's multiples of 3. So you can do 3, 6, or 9. I prefer 9. Hit them hard. You're going to take 9 nails and you're going to shove it into the onion. And you're going to shove it in different positions of that onion. And so once you do that, you're going to put the onion on Ogun altar. You're going to put it in his pot. If it can fit in his pot, you want it directly in the pot. And then you're going to take some hot sauce and drench that motherfucking shit with hot sauce like you a black nigga getting ready to eat some fucking wings. You're going to drench that thing with hot sauce. And you're gonna keep it in the pot. And that is how you use an onion to send energy back. And that person is going to learn that you're not the person to be fucked with. Oh, it's 317 on the thing, because I'm keep seeing the number 17 in my readings. And somebody is keep resonating with the number 17. Huh? Do I need the what? Nah. A nigga gonna sweat no matter what. It's hot in this kitchen. It's hot in this motherfucking kitchen. What? It's hot in this motherfucking kitchen. It's hot in this motherfucking kitchen. It's hot in this motherfucking kitchen. Nigga, 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 it's hot. Nigga, it's hot. Nigga, it's hot in this motherfucking kitchen. Nigga, it's hot in this motherfucking kitchen. Nigga, it's hot in this motherfucking kitchen. Nigga, it's hot. Nigga, it's hot. Nigga, it's hot. Elijah said, do you need a towel? I said, baby, towel or not, I'm going to be sweating like a slave. No matter what, I'm going to be sweating like a slave. Ooh, let's taste this sauce. Because the sauce is the main thing. If you fucked up on the sauce, start over. You might as well go and start over. You fucked up on that sauce. Y'all want me to go over that ritual again, or do you got it? Do we need to go over the ritual again, or did you catch everything? Because I know I like to tell a lot of jokes and stuff in the in-between. So if you need me to go over it again, I will. Whew. Look at these muffins. Okay, I'll go over it again. Let me sing a song about the muffins, and then I'll go over it again. Look at these muffins. So golden, so brown. Look at these muffins. So golden, so brown. Look at these muffins coming out the oven at 350 degrees. Look at these muffins coming out the oven at 350 degrees. Look at these muffins coming out the oven. Look at these muffins coming out the oven. Look at these muffins. Look at these muffins coming out the oven. Look at these muffins, yeah. All right, that's the muffin song. That's the muffin song. So, all right, Elijah, how do we tell if the muffins are done?
Let me get a fork.
Put a fork in the middle. And if you got some shit on your fork, that mean put it back in. That mean put it back in. That mean put it back in. Put a fork in the middle. If you got some shit on that fork, put it back in. Put it back in. Put it back in at 350 degrees. At 350 degrees. We don't change the degrees just because we're putting it back in. At 350 degrees.
I understand.
Put it back in the oven at 350 degrees. What's the degree?
350.
At 350 degrees. We put it back in the oven at 350. Why would we change it?
Because it will stay at the same thing so it can cook.
Put it in the oven. But no, they done.
Yeah.
They don't need to go back in the oven. That was just an extra note. They don't need to go back in. Give me a clear plate. The plate for the ancestors. Baby, nigga, I'm hot in this kitchen. Nigga, I'm hot in this kitchen. Look at me sweat. Look at me sweat. But I'm about to eat good.
There's no plate.
It's not a clear plate. We should have clear plates.
But like, there's 4 cups on it.
So take the 4 cups off.
I don't know what to do.
Lay it down on the cabinet. The fuck? Oh, I didn't even see somebody sent money. Thanks for the money. I'm too busy singing everything. All right, I'm gonna turn this oven off because we done with the oven. We are done with the oven.
You got some money?
Ooh, this is about to be good. This is not really a plate.
The
So
other plate is the biggest one.
ooh, let me taste it. So yummy. Oh my gosh. So yummy.
This is the little-
This nigga did a good job.
And now you understand why I cook with my father.
At 350 degrees, we cook at 350 degrees. You got to make sure. Some people don't know that. You got to let them know we cook at 350.
I think they understand we cook at 350.
Y'all, what degrees do we cook at? At 350 degrees.
I think they understand that.
At 350 degrees. You got to hit that note. It's like, it's not the regular 350. It's not the 350 here. It's not like 350 at 350 degrees.
At 350 degrees.
350 degrees. 350 degrees. Elijah trying to out 350 me. Boy, not today. No, you ain't about to out 350 me. No, sir. 350 degrees.
Okay.
I would let a nigga know. Now, Oshun is the Orisha that loves corn, that loves cornmeal. And, you know, majority of your muffins is made with cornmeal. So we want to give an offering to Oshun since we're making this meal. So what do we do first? Come on, people. What do we do first? What do we do first before we can give to Oshun? And then I'm going to go over that ritual again. Come on, I taught y'all this in the last live. Come on, we got to learn about these Orishas if we want to do it right. Elijah, give me that little bowl, the little glass bowl. I'm looking at the comments and I don't see it. No, cleanse, yeah. You want to cleansing is automatic. We always cleanse. The little ones. You know, the little ones. Like what you put sauce in.
The tiny ones.
Yeah, the tiny glass.
These?
First time here. Y'all, what do we do first? What do we do first? What do we do first if we want to give to Oshun? Come on, y'all. What do we do first? Break it up, put butter on it. No, come on. Come on. What do we do first? Give Eleg food first. Yeah. My nigga. Somebody paying attention in these classes, my fucking nigga. Now that's my nigga. Somebody paying attention. We give to fucking Ilegwa first. My nigga. Somebody paying attention. And so yes, we give to Ilegwa first, but before we even give to before we give to Ilegwa, we must give to the ancestors first. The ancestors always come before the Orishas. So let's go ahead and get this bowl together for the ancestors. My nigga, my nigga, my nigga. That baby hit that quick. That baby said, look, I take notes in class. Give to fucking Ilegwa. You damn right. Ilegwa is the first Orisha that we give to. Ilegwa is always the first Orisha. So I'm going to
I believe so. Yeah, I'll put sure. Mine in the middle one.
So I'm going to take me some rice. I'm going to go in here and get the goodness now. And I'm going to pour it on top of the rice. So we got it. We're going to put a muffin on top. Boom. Elijah, go ahead and hold this for me. You see it, James? You see it, James? James, you see it, buddy? And so, of course, it's always from the top. And we're going to go touch everything. Bop, 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 bop. We got our offering, and now we're going to put it on the ancestor altar.
Let's scooch our way to the ancestors.
Ooh, don't be showing, stay up top, because I got this ritual, I got this ceremony I did earlier. So we're going to, the ancestors and the Orishas, they love honey. So especially with a muffin like this, you're going to drench this thing with honey, and then you're going to put it on the altar. Thank you, ancestors. All right, so we got the ancestors done. Let's go on and get Ilegwa and Eshu. Remember, Ilegwa and Eshu are two different deities. At 350 degrees. At 350 degrees.
Dad, you gotta go higher, remember?
At 350 degrees.
A little bit more.
At 350 degrees.
Yes, like that, yes.
At 350 degrees. Ooh, up top, don't be showing the blood on the floor. Remember, I haven't cleaned up from up top, don't be showing the floor. I haven't cleaned up from a ceremony I did earlier. Up top, don't be showing them the floor. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? What is that? Johnny, what is that? We need to call animal control. Animal control can't do nothing about our religion. Up top. All right. So with Ilegwa is going to go on the ground. With Eshu is going to go on top of him. Eshu food always go on top. Oh, I fell. Oh, bro, my neck. Oh, somebody call. Oh, wait, this is my house. I can't get no insurance claim. Never mind. I done thought this was one of y'all houses. I was just about to lay out by the dolls. Y'all gonna be like, Rashad, are you okay? Just call your insurance company. What is it, Geico? Just tell guy called my name. Boy, but this is my house. Never mind. Let me get up. I'm not hurt, y'all. I didn't fall. Hit him with the honey. Hit him with the honey. Honey for the gods. Honey for the gods.
I think the neighbors hear us.
Honey for the gods. Here, hold this. Hit him with the honey. So we have Ilegwa's offering, and then we have Eshu. Everything with Eshu, it goes on top of Eshu. Everything goes on top of Eshu. And so that's the difference between Eshu and Ilegwa. And so, you know, I was working with a client earlier. I was working with a client earlier this last week, and the client told me that he had Ilegwa, and I said, "Do you have Ilegwa or Eshu?" Because it's two different ways on how you work with those deities. And he was like, "It's Ilegwa," and I was like, "Well, show him to me." And he showed me him, and I said, "No, that is Eshu. Both of them are powerful, but that is Eshu. And the way you work with Eshu is completely different, because you know based on how it looks. Ilegwa is just like all the other Orishas, that they will take something from nature and consecrate it. But with Eshu, Eshu is always it's concrete on top. It's normally in a pot. It has cowrie shells and stuff over it. And so when it comes to Eshu, everything goes on top of Eshu. And the difference between Ilegwa and Eshu, Eshu is always messy. Eshu has everything on top of him. When you get done smoking your cigars, you put it on top of Eshu. You put cake on top of Eshu. You put sweets on top of Eshu. Eshu can become really messy. And so that is the difference between Ilegwa and Eshu. And so so we gave offering to Ilegwa, we gave offering to Eshu, we gave offering to the ancestors. Now we can do our intended person, which is beautiful Oshun, beautiful Oshun, beautiful Oshun. Beautiful Oshun, do 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 do, ba ba ba, ba 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 ba. Hey, beautiful Oshun, ba 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 ba. Beautiful Oshun, ba 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 ba. Beautiful Oshun. Somebody said the person in the white tank top is fine. Elijah, they said you fine, baby.
Yes.
They said Elijah said you are fine. Let me find that comment so you can get conceited. Because it's in here somewhere. The guy in the white tank top is so fine. Elijah, look at that boy. They said you fine. They said you fine like wine. The guy in the white tank top is fine. Let me show you the guy in the white tank top. That's Elijah. He that nigga. Now, no, let me put it out there now, because a lot of people think Elijah is older than what he is. Elijah is my son. Elijah is only 14. Don't go to jail. No, he fine. He cute, but don't go to jail. Elijah is only 14. 1-4. Elijah is only 14. He is a 9th grader this year. So don't go to jail, baby. No, yeah, he cute. You can tell him he cute, though. You can't go to jail for that. Elijah said, no, you can't go to jail for telling the truth. He said, no, that's one thing he know. No, you can't go to jail for telling the truth. He said, telling the truth, baby, you can't go to jail for that.
Oh yeah, and I know how to cook.
And he said he know how to cook.
I'm a good husband.
You got to meet him in a couple of years, though. You got to make sure they cross that threshold of 18. Elijah is only Oh wait, did I Oh, I got another person. Somebody said it gave me money and said keep me off that bad list. I got you. Keep you off that bad list. Go bring me that honey from up front.
It's right here.
Oh. Drench it with some honey. Hit it with that honey, baby. 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 Hit it with that honey. Honey, 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 honey. Honey, honey. Hit it with that honey, baby. Hit it with that honey. All right. Let's go ahead and give to let's go ahead and get a Oshun. Mama. Mama.
Oh no.
Mama. 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 Oh no, y'all. Don't be because I know these religious people that's in this religion, they like, that is not one of the required dances. Look, y'all, I'm being funny. This is not, don't be thinking that this is an Orisha dance. I don't know how to dance, so I will never teach you that. I just like to play around with my Orishas. I have a good relationship with my Orishas. Mama. 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 You want a muffin? 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 Mama. Mama. You want a muffin? 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 You want a muffin? You want a muffin? Mama. You want a muffin? Mama. Okay, let's get off. All right. Thank you, Oshun. Thank you, Oshun. Thank you. Thank you, Oshun. People finna be saying, look at this nigga do this offering wrong. Shit. I play around with mine. I love the Orishas, and I have a really good relationship. So yep. I love my Orishas. I love my Orishas. So that's it. We just gave offering. It was mainly to Oshun because Oshun loved that cornmeal type stuff. And so, we had to break bread with Oshun. And keep in mind, y'all, this is how you build a good relationship with the Orishas. That you're doing it from the kindness of your heart. It's not that you need something from them. It's the fact that I'm cooking a meal and I know that this is an acceptable offering for you. And so I'm giving it to you, not expecting anything. I'm only giving it to you because this is what we're cooking for today. And so it's just like when we cook rice, we give to Obatala, and so when we cook that nigga food, those fried pork chops, collard greens, yams, you better give it to Big Mama Yemaya because that's the stuff that Yemaya loves. And so it's like, while we are cooking it, why not give it as offering? And this is how you build a good relationship with the Orishas. The Orishas are not prostitutes. Stop going to them every time you need something. Only when you need something is the only time that you acknowledge them. When you acknowledge them throughout this entire time, throughout this entire course, in the good and the bad, when you need something, when you don't need something, this is the thing that gets you a good relationship with the Orishas. And so I just want you to keep that in mind. Scoop us up some rice. So just keep that in mind, is that this is how you build a really good relationship with the Orishas.
Is the shrimp done?
All of this is done. Hit it with that sauce. Hit it with that sauce. Ooh. Ooh. So good and spicy.
And now, if you were white, you would put some salt on it.
They don't even use salt.
But no, it don't need no salt. This is spicy enough. It already has a really good spice to it. Baby.
Is that a general?
Yeah, that's enough. You can, if that's mine, you can give me a little bit more rice.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So let's go over this ritual again before I start singing and playing and all this other type of stuff. Jax, you want to help them? Come here, boy. You want to help them with the ritual? Come on. You can come help them. Come teach these people. I'm gonna make it. Just get the rice, and I'll do it. Come here, boy. You want to help them? Do you want to teach them about the Come here. Do you want to teach them about the ritual or no? You don't want to fuck with them today? You don't feel like fucking with them? Oh, y'all. Jack said he don't feel like fucking with y'all. Yeah, he don't feel like fucking with y'all today. Yeah, you don't. Oh, he pushing back. He said, nah. He smells something. He said, nah. Jack said he good. Jack said he ain't fucking with y'all. Well, somebody said you need a little bird. Well, the birds we did have. Let's just say the birds that we do have, they don't stay alive for long. So we had birds. We had all types of birds. We had chickens, we had roosters, we had pigeons, we had all types of birds in here. We had doves, we had ducks, we had all types of stuff, but they just, for some reason, they don't stay alive for long.
They just magically disappear.
Yeah, once somebody signed up for a ceremony, because witchcraft has been done on them, all of a sudden they just kind of disappear. They disappear. So yeah, I do be keeping some birds. I just had I want to say I just had about 3, 4, 5. I had 5 roosters today, and I don't know what happened to them. They not sounding off anymore. So yeah, they one minute they here, the next minute they not. Especially when it's heavy witchcraft. When it's heavy witchcraft, oh, they know more. Those birds gone. They in heaven. They were Olodumare. They don't went to heaven with Olodumare. Well, it's not the fact that somebody did witchcraft on the birds. It's the fact that the birds voluntarily gave their life up to save another life. The birds, they volunteer and they say, you know what? Use me in order to get this witchcraft off of this person. And so, that's why. The birds, they did a very good job today. They did a very good job. I seen them fly to the heavens. I said, damn, look at these birds. I said, these birds was filled with the Holy Ghost. I said, these birds that made it to heaven. Goddamn. Go birds. But, okay, so y'all, the ritual for when somebody is doing witchcraft on you, let's go through the whole thing. Let's be serious, no jokes. Let's go ahead and, tell you, somebody said, is that your son? Yes, that's my son. That's Elijah. That's the one that I'm always taking pictures with. I know y'all said he fine and he, because Elijah is tall. I'm 6 feet and Elijah is damn near taller than me. I wear a size 11 shoe and Elijah is wearing a size 11 shoe right now. Elijah is very tall. Elijah, by the time he turned 18, Elijah is going to end up being like 6'4". But so thanks for the compliments when it comes to Elijah, but also keep in mind that Elijah is only 14. Don't let the height fool you. Don't let the deep voice fool you. Elijah is only 14 years old. He is a 9th grader. So, thanks for the compliments, but remember that he is a kid. Please keep that in mind. He's a kid. I don't want him to be an adult at this age. So yep, I know. Good job, Mama. She said 14, stand down. That's what I'm trying to tell them, because some of these people, that pussy was wet, moist, ready. They said, baby, swim in this. They said, do he know how to go swimming? They said, put him on the swim trunks and bring him over here. Baby, he can't dive just yet. Give him a couple of years. That was one of the things that I was just talking to him about when that's one of the things I was just talking to him about when the news came out about New Jersey, that they were taking child support money directly out of the guy's bank accounts. And I was just telling him, I'm like, look at the predicament that the government put these guys in. And, it was teaching them a lesson. It was like, do not have kids before you are ready. Do not have kids outside of marriage. Do not. It's just not worth it. Because if you end up getting put on child support, they are taking all of your settlements. They're going to end up taking your income tax. They're going to end up taking everything for that damn kid. Do not have a kid until you are ready. We need to make sure that we are teaching our boys not to be having these kids until they are ready. It's a heavy consequence for this shit now. Stop having these kids just for the sake of having kids. And so, that was one of the things we definitely talked about when that news came out about New Jersey. And so it's like, yeah, we got to make sure that we watch our boys. It's like, strap that shit up. I have told every last one of my kids, when you get to that point that you are ready to have sex, talk to me. My job is not to talk you out of it. My job is to make sure that you're protected. I want to be the one going to the store, buying the condoms, making sure that you are having safe sex so that you are not having a baby by accident. And so it's like, when you get to that point that you're ready, let me know. Be honest, be transparent. Let's have this conversation so that I can get you everything that you need. I do not want my boys to slip up and have a baby. So let's get over this. Let's go back to the ritual. Whenever somebody is sending witchcraft on you, the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to your Orishas. Specifically, we want to go to Ilegwa. When we go to, I'm scratched in Palo, but never got my things. How can I have something for Eshu? Because people always say I can't do things, but I don't operate on fear or religion. Well, remember, Palo, Eshu is not in Palo. I'm scratched in Palo Mayambe as well. And with Palo, I work with Mama Cholo, Madre Diagan, Kobedia, Tiambertera, Cita Reyes, and Sarah Banda. Sarah Banda is my father and Palo Mayambe. And so you want to go back and get your things. Now, you can work both, because I work both. I am an Orisha priest in Ifa, Lukumi, Crowned Oya. My daddy is Chango, and I also work in Palo Mayambe, where my daddy is Sarabanda. So you can work both. But yes, I think Eshu would be a very powerful add-on. But please keep in mind that keep Palo with Palo, keep Ifa with Ifa. It was funny because, with everything you do, you got to do divination. And so I had a extra Eshu and Ogun at the house. And it's consecrated. And I was like, I'm going to put it in my altar room with Sarabanda. And so, of course, before you do anything, you must do divination. And so I asked Sarabanda, I said, Sarabanda, is it okay for me to bring Eshu and Ogun in here? And I hit those coconuts. Boy, that coconut came back a hell fucking no. Bitch, try somebody else. Don't try me. And Sarabanda gave, whenever, all 4 of the coconuts said no. And I was like, God damn. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to bring them in here. Keep them separated. Keep the spirits of Palomayambe with Palomayambe, and keep the Orishas with Ifa with Ifa. Don't merge the two. So Palomayambe is very powerful. Get your spirits, get your Ganga, because that Ganga, oh my gosh, it is a portal for Igun. You can do a lot with your Ganga. So when it comes to using an onion, so you'll go to Ilegwa and you'll ask Ilegwa, this person is doing witchcraft on me. Is this person doing witchcraft? You'll drop the coconut, and if the coconut says yes, it's saying that this person is doing witchcraft. From there, you'll ask Ilegwa, should I do something back to defend myself? Boom. You drop it, and if Ilegwa says yes, then do something. Just because he says do something, it doesn't mean go with the first thing with your mind. Let's break this down. When it comes to Igun spirit guides and ancestors, you use your intuition. When it comes to the Orishas, you use divination. And so that is the only thing that you use with the Orishas. And so when it comes to the Orishas, you must go down the list now. Ilegwa, should I use a sour jar? Boom. If Ilegwa says no, no. Ilegwa, should I use an onion? Boom. If he says no, no. Ilegwa, should I use a cow tongue? Boom. If Ilegwa says yes to a cow tongue, that is the ritual that you need to use. You need to use a cow tongue. And so let's say he says yes to the onion. And now when it says yes to the onion, you ask Ilegwa, are you going to bless this ritual? If Ilegwa says no, go to the Orisha that loves onions. Go to Ogun. Ask Ogun, are you going to bless this ritual? Boom. Throw it down. If Ogun says yes, now it's time for the ritual. You're going to take you an onion. You're going to keep it in its peel and everything. And you're going to cut it directly down the middle. On a brown piece of paper from a brown paper bag, you're going to write the person's name on that brown piece of paper. If you want to make it more powerful, then you're going to write the person's name backwards. You're going to start with their middle name, writing their name backwards, and then their first name, writing it backwards. And then from there, you're going to put some type of anointing oil on there. You can do fairy oil. You can do hot foot oil. You can do reverser oil. You can do revenge oil. You want to do an oil that is known for its hot properties. From there, you're going to sprinkle black pepper, cayenne pepper, red pepper flakes, ground cloves, and chili pepper. Once you do that, you're going to fold it away from you because you don't want this energy to go to you. You're going to fold it away from you. From there, you're going to take that piece of paper and you're going to put it in the middle of the onion. And then you're going to close the onion up. And then you're going to wrap the onion in black cloth. And then once you wrap it in black cloth, you're going to wrap around the onions a black thread, like a black yarn. Once you have put the black yarn in it, you're going to take 9 nails and you're going to shove it through the onion. Once you have shoved that through the onion, you're going to put that in Ogun's pot. It's going to go directly in his pot. Whenever you're doing workings with Ogun, his workings go directly in his pot. And you keep it there. And once you put it in his pot, you're going to drench that thing with hot sauce like you a nigga that just got some wings. And you're going to drench that thing with hot sauce. And then from there, you're good. And in order to make it more powerful, you can take a black candle and present it to Ogun as an offering and light that black candle. And you're good to go. If you want to make it more powerful, as you're lighting the black candle, you can recite Psalms 3. Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me? Many are saying that God will not deliver me. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. I call out to the Lord, and he answers me from his holy mountain. I lie down to sleep, awake again, because the Lord sustains me. I will not fear, though tens of thousands will assail me on every side. Arise, Lord, deliver me, my God. Strike all my enemies on the jaw, break the teeth of the wicked. From the Lord comes deliverance. May your blessings be on your people. Ashe, amen. You're going to go to that candle every single morning when you wake up and before you go to bed, and you're going to recite Psalms 3. And that is how you successfully, remove an enemy from doing witchcraft on you. You said, so you practice Santeria and Christianity. Christianity? What's that? I grew up Pentecostal Apostolic. No, what I practice is Ifa, I practice Palomeambe, and I practice Hoodoo. Hoodoo use the book of Psalms as their spell book. And technically, they use the whole Bible as their spell book. Hoodoo practitioners look at the Bible in a completely different way than what a Christian would look at the Bible. Christians purposely overlook a lot of the rituals and spiritual properties in the Bible. Hoodoo practitioners don't. We use the Bible. We use the Bible as our spell book, what it was intended for. When that book was forced upon our ancestors to follow the white colonizer, white Jesus, they purposely put things in that book. They used that book to their advantage to tap into their DNA, to tap into their original spirituality. And so as the slave owner thought that they mastered these people, having them to praise their saints and their white Jesus, they were really using it as a spell book. Baby, why do it look so good? Why do it look so good? Give me some shrimp, give me some sausage, give me some chicken, baby. Why do it look so good? Tell me why it looks so good. This must be yours with a little rice.
Yeah, it's on the side of it.
Why do it look so good?
That's all on the side.
Baby, tell me why it looks so good. Why do it look so good? Good and seasoned. Why do it look so good? Why do it look so good?
I put it on the side for you.
Why do it look so good? But I gotta have these juices and stuff flowing on it. Why do it look so good, baby? Why do it look so good? Baby, we finna enjoy this shrimp, chicken, and sausage, baby. We about to enjoy this chicken, shrimp, and sausage, baby, baby, baby. Baby, we about to enjoy. We about to enjoy, baby. Why do it look so good? Hey, why do it look so good? Look at that greedy nigga eating before me. Why do it look so good? Look at that greedy ass nigga eating before me. Why do it look so good? A nigga just eating, a nigga can't wait. That food's so good that a nigga can't wait. A nigga can't wait.
I'm mixing out my food.
Why do it look so good, baby? 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 Oh man. Yeah, you gotta, that's the one thing about it. You gotta bring laughter and stuff like that into your house. That's the best medicine. Um, that is the best medicine. That is the best. Normally this is served over grits, but we just had leftover rice, so why you give a fork? You gotta catch the juice. This is a spoon. You need a spoon for that. God damn, that's good. That's a good fuck.
I'm only using the food because the oven.
God damn. That's good. Oh, yo, give me a muffin. Give me a muffin, give me two. Give me a muffin, give me two, baby. Somebody said, how do they contact me for a reading? The link is in my the link is in every bio and every video and every description. But if you can't see it, you can just comment on any video and just say, hey, I'm interested in a reading, and I'll send you the link.
Perfect muffin right there.
So, but we about to eat, y'all. I done help y'all through how to give offerings. No, you can wear all white on Monday. Wearing all white is when you are in the process of purification, healing. Especially when you need that added protection. After a spiritual bath, you should be doing all white. After a cleansing, you should be doing all white. All white is very important. So, but we about to eat, y'all. It was nice chatting with y'all while we got, dinner ready. But dinner is ready. We about to eat. We are in this hot ass desert in Arizona, so we gotta at least eat good. So, and plus, I'm about to get out these clothes. I'm about to go find some pajama pants because it's hot as fuck. I need some pajama pants. So I need to get in my pajama pants. So y'all stay blessed. Elijah, you want to tell the people hi or tell the people bye?
I'll tell them in my own special way. I want to tell all of you people, well, people that I call peasants. Anyway.
Ooh, some people are just conceited. You might be a son of Oshun.
But anyways, besides that, I want to tell all of you peasants, bye, as your glory king. Yes.
Okay, that's Elijah, y'all. Crazy. No, that was crazy. Some of these niggas be crazy in these streets. Oh man, that's Elijah, y'all. Elijah is a good kid. Elijah, you stealing more food?
That I'm giving y'all.
It's good, y'all. It really is good. And so, then, of course, that you put leftovers. If you have some leftovers, put some of those leftovers on top of Eshu. The Orishas get the before, Eshu get the leftovers. All right, y'all, I'm out. And stop letting these people drive y'all crazy because you are learning a spiritual practice that you don't know about. Stop letting these people drive you crazy. Learn as much as you can, and then if it's put on your heart to become initiated, then get initiated.